Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Coventry United TV, live from Compton Park. It's the United Counties League Premier Division South, and it's Coventry United live in action against Cogenhoe United. The Cooks, no relation, I must say. Liam Cook with you, your Coventry United commentator. Throughout the afternoon, Coventry United all in red this afternoon against Cogenhoe all in blue. Let's get you into the starting lineups, kicking off with Cogenhoe, starting for the Cooks. Number 1, Ash Bodycut. Number 12, Kyle Ansell. Number 2, Bruce Senosis. Number 4, Alex Parks. Number 5, Luca Purse. 6, Perry Ronayne. Number 7, Louis Barrett. 8, Patrick Shikosh. Number 20, Jamie Hall. 10, Bailey Weatherly. And number 11, Jesse Obeng. And for Coventry United, number 1, Declan Duggan. Number 2, David Peblinski. Number 3, Harry Chesterton. Number 4 is the captain, Riley Devoyle. Number 5, Adam Miles. 6, Rory O'Boyle. Number 7, Mason Platt. Number 8, Joe Blowers. Number 9, Joseph Agambiade. Number 10, Kyle Carey. And number 11, Jared Bradshaw. Substitutes for the Red and Greens: number 12, Sam Rodber. Number 14, Renato Prifty. 15, Mitch Mollison. Number 16, Jake Williams. And number 17, Sammy Mazaffa. Well, we're set for action at Compton Park. Coventry United kicking from right to left in a slightly tweaked home strip of red shirts with red shorts and red socks. No green today, deemed too similar to the all-royal blue of Cogenhoe United. And we're underway. Coventry United on the ball from the start. Right of all looking for Chesterton down the left-hand side, just skims the head of the Cogenhoe number 7. On a batter it came from by O'Boyle, again making his first Coventry United start today. Shikosh, dispossessed by Blowers, but it's kept alive by Hall. Miles beaten for pace by Louis Barrett, squares in, and what a start for Cogenhoe United. Obeng with his 12th goal of the season. The ball rolling across the penalty area and reaching Jesse Obeng at the far post. And celebrate they may after just 1 minute at Compton Park. The home side have an unlikely advantage. Not what Carl Nolan wanted to see. Well, he's barely even got to the dugout. A big shout out to Delina Moore, John Blowers, Catherine Blowers, and AJ Ward, all tuned in. O'Boyle lofts it up the left side. Platt's the target. No, batter it came from where Ansell. Swinging the boot up the field by Barrett. And Platts with an arm in the face on one of the Cogenhoe member. Coventry United have got the foul for handball. It was Patrick Shikosh who went to ground, the Cogenhoe captain. Well, I'm going to try and pronounce the name correctly. It is Cogenhoe, but sometimes it's just a slip of the tongue. Remember, Coventry born and bred. Carey nodded out for a goal kick. Final touch coming off Adam Miles. Just leaping up for it with Ansell. Senosis. Platt's in from the side, and you can tell Mason Platt really wants to get in on the action today. A full-blooded first couple of minutes from United's new red-headed assassin. Bruce Senosis switching the play over to Obeng. Ansell on the left. Cross connects with the head of Joe Blowers. Picked up on this near side by Louis Barrett. Trying to trick his way past Chesterton. Not an easy thing to do. And the deflection comes off Barrett. Does it for a Coventry United throw? And it does. Flicked onto the chest by the Solihull Moors youngster, Harry Chesterton. He's going to leave the throw for Rory O'Boyle. Coventry United's answer to Aaron Gunnarsson for any Sky Blues fans listening. Obviously, no game to keep you up to date with in terms of the sky blue side of the city. Coventry City losing 1-0 last night at West Brom. Obeng intercepts in the midfield. Bradshaw leaps in with a challenge and takes Obeng's eye off the ball. And here comes Joseph Agambiade looking to get back on the scoring trail. And barking down the right-hand side, but crowded out. And it's run out by Jesse Obeng for a Coventry United corner. The Red and Green Army here in numbers. Also a big hello to Coventry United chairman Michael Kavanagh tuned in. His son Ethan, Coventry United player. Devore looking to get Coventry United back in business. It's towards Adam Miles, a swing and a miss from the free scoring centre-back. And lofted out for a throw in halfway into Cogenhoe territory for Coventry United. Bradshaw will take, playing at right wing back today. Here's Devore in a more conventional midfield role. Lunging from behind from Weatherly, unsuccessful in bringing the ball back to the Blues. That was a bit better from Shikosh. Tangle of the feet with Bradshaw, takes it out for a throw on that far side, right in the corner. Bradshaw. Carey tries a return. Whip it in. And it curls in and out. And out for a goal kick. 5 minutes gone at Compton Park. Cogenhoe United 1, Coventry United 0. A goal after 30 seconds from Jesse Obeng. A shock start at Compton Park. Clearance onto the head of Adam Miles, flicked on by Chesterton, but the header out just in front of the CUTV camera for a throw-in to Cogenhoe. I think it was an early penalty in the Man United game. Back to Declan Duggan from David Pleblinski. Coventry United employing a back three again. Oh, and Duggan has smacked it against the Cogenhoe striker. Desperately unlucky for Coventry United. 6 minutes in, it's 2-0. Duggan's attempts to clear couldn't loft it over the Cogenhoe front man. Cogenhoe couldn't have dreamed of a start like this. And it is Alex Parks with a goal that he didn't see coming. Oh, sorry, it's Perry Runane, I should say. And United immediately back on it. Bradshaw, his ball across the penalty area. Couldn't find a red shirt and lopped it away. Clearance back to Blowers, but indecision in the midfield for Coventry United. Barking down the right-hand side now, it's Barrett. Justin gets in front of him and shields the ball back to Rory O'Boyle. There it goes. Tangle of legs with Carey and Shikosh. Carey's feeling the worse for wear of it after a little dig on the ankle. And Agambiade forced down by Shikosh. And the Red and Greens immediately back underway. Here's Devoyle. Bradshaw as Carey stays down. United continue looking for Platts. Diverted away, and United currently down to 10 players with Carey on the deck. Cogenhoe will continue with Jamie Hall, out-muscled by David Pleblinski, who immediately fires the ball into touch. And Kyle Carey holding the right ankle. The tangling feet with the Cogenhoe captain, Patrick Shikosh. Eight minutes gone at Compton Park, and Coventry United slipping to a shock 2-0 deficit. Well, there have been some goals in the Premier League already. Aston Villa lead Leicester by 1-0. Ollie Watkins in the 9th minute. Manchester United have scored that penalty against Crystal Palace. Bruno Fernandes with the goal. And Wolves have just taken the lead at home to Liverpool with an own goal from Joel Matip. In the Championship, a couple of full times to bring you Burnley, 3-0 winners at Norwich. 0-0 between Rotherham and Sheffield United. Luton 1-0 up at home to Stoke, and Bristol beating Preston away 1-0. Those are the only goals in the Championship. And a reminder that it's 2-0 to Cogenhoe United here at Compton Park. Goals from Obeng and Romain is the difference between the two sides as it stands. United should get the ball back as it was kicked out by Pawlinski due to the injury to Carey. It is indeed thrown back to Duggan. Carey wants to get back in on the action, moving freely. Great to see. But the old magic spray usually works. Chesterton, United have got to wake up now. Bobbles up to Agambiade, challenged behind by Ron Ains, enough to find Senosis, who curls it out on this near side. And the spectators go running for cover. Platts. Was he forced down there by Senosis? Referee says no. He had the hands all over the shoulders. Just trying to get a foothold in this match. Agambiade could be key to that. And there's a push in the back on Harry Chesterton. Coventry United free kick against Louis Barrett. O'Boyle on his Coventry United full debut, his first start. Lost it towards Platt, beaten mid-air by Shikosh. Weatherly. Handball claims against Hull. Referee says nothing doing as it's out on this near side by Chesterton on the halfway line. Well, this is a changed fixture. Coventry United were set to play G&G Opie Town. But there's been a little bit of a reshuffle with Cogenhoe's expected match against Spinks next week postponed due to Spinks' progression in the FA Vars. Could be a chance for number 3 here as it's curled into Obeng. Gets there ahead of Adam Miles. Forced back where he came from. Good defending from Coventry United, crowding out the Cooks. Ansell. Leaving Bradshaw behind. Ansell in towards Hall. Good header away by Adam Miles. Platt's looking for the run of Kyle Carey, cut out by Parks. Obeng picked out. Jesse Obeng. Parks. Nodded relatively clear by O'Boyle. In comes Parks again. It's snatched away by teenage centre-back David Pawlinski. And now Agambiade on his own up the other end of the field, taking on the Cogenhoe defence. He does get the throw-in out of it as it's launched out by Bruce Senosis. Did very well with no backup. The Coventry United top scorer. Platts. Looks for the delivery, no on home. Senosis will bring it to feet on the edge of the penalty area and thump it into safety. Rolls off the head of Adam Miles to Rory O'Boyle. O'Boyle down the left, Chesterton the target. It's too much for Chesterton, and Agambiade too rolls out for a goal kick. And we're hearing rumblings of another goal at Molineux. And those rumblings are correct as Craig Dawson scores his first Wolves goal. It's Wolves 2, Liverpool 0. As we shouldn't laugh as it's 2-0 here to Cogenhoe, 13 minutes in. But the resiliency of this Coventry United side never fails to amaze us. Let's see what Carl Nolan's team can do to get back into this game as they have to defend now with Pawlinski shielding the ball all the way back to Duggan. Weatherly flies over the lanky United shot stopper, but Duggan has got property of the ball. Obeng pushes up, shoulder to shoulder with Platts. Did he take it over the line? Referee says no. Platts halted his run in protest. Obeng curls it in, nodded towards the net by Weatherly, nothing that Duggan can't handle. Got to get over the head of Platts, nodded up, but it is in the vicinity of Agambiade. Defender does enough, it's up to Obeng. We've got the goal scoring started in just the 30th second. Harmless ball back to Declan Duggan. He was looking for Louis Barrett. Chesterton. Great work from Harry Chesterton. A difficult position, finding a little pocket of space. Devoyle flicked up by Platts. Swing and a miss by the defender. Ronayne, but he has got it out on this near side. Coventry United with the throw. Chesterton with ball in hand. And he's going to take it. O'Boyle saying not to come up. The throw is to Carey. Covered up by Patrick Shikosh, the captain. Crossing opportunity for Carey. Low in towards Mason Platts. And Platts shoots. Gobbled up in the near post by Buddycut. Rolled out, and here come Cogenhoe with Ansell. Ball's up there, it's nodded away by Miles. Bablinski to Devoyle, spots Chesterton in space, beautiful floating ball. Platts ready to make the run. Chesterton taking on Synosis. Mason Platts tried the first time, return to Chesterton, who wasn't ready for it. Synosis as far as O'Boyle, who taps it out off Barrett for a Coventry United throw. Rory O'Boyle looking for options. Platts. Down line with Chesterton. Harry Chesterton for Coventry United. Can he whip it in? The cross is in. It's towards Bradshaw at the far post. Nodded clear. Carey keeps it alive. Or does he? No, it's snatched away by Ansell at the crucial moment. Now Obeng. Jesse Obeng. Offside flag raised against Hall. Frustrating opening to the afternoon. Bablinski with the free kick. Agambiade the target, nodded away. Agambiade back on the ball. Neither side able to maintain possession for a large period. And the ball deflected out off Kyle Carey, was it? No, it's been kept in, and Coventry United have got the throw now, just in front of the Cogenhoe dugout. Agambiade to Bradshaw. Lovely give and go. It's just behind Joe Blowers. I know the team in blue look just street clear. Obeng, Ansell. And Weatherly will give chase. As Hall was offside. And again, Duggan couldn't get the height on that goal kick. Smacked against the number 10, Weatherly. This time he was a bit further out. Miles tries to bring it down under pressure. Weatherly, clatters into Kyle Carey. The referee's given the free kick. I'm not entirely sure there's a lot that Carey could do about that. So a free kick to come for Cogenhoe United, about 20 yards into enemy territory. Ansell standing over it. Options at the far post including Synosis, nodded up. Duggan claims it. And you have to look to push on now. They Haven't really tested Ash Bodycut in the Cogenhoe goal, and they find themselves 2-0 down. Sent high into the sky by Agambiade. And look at that back heel through ball from Weatherly looking for a hole. Duggan comes out and lofts it clear. Chesterton. Now O'Boyle. Coventry settling things down in the back line. O'Boyle. Lofted ball for Chesterton to chase. He's a couple of yards behind him, but it's Luca Purse who hooks it out. Roy Adam listening in, as well as ZDM UK. Thanks for your support, guys. Carey ducking and diving away. And challenging on Joe Blowers. That'll be a throw right in the corner. Chesterton looking to kickstart the Coventry United revival. Carey and Blowers in support. Blowers past one, but took the ball to the path of Synosis. O'Boyle sweeps it up, but an underhit ball allows Barrett to clear. Bounces up to Adam Miles, across to Peblinski. David Peblinski, Bradshaw making the run. Floated over the back line, but too close to Bodycut. Well gathered by the Cogenhoe number 1. So 20 minutes gone at Compton Park. Cogenhoe United 2, Coventry United 0 is the current score. This would be Cogenhoe's first victory for 2 months. Platts. Heavy first touch, but he flicks it away from Barrett. Cushion ball by Rory O'Boyle to Blowers. Now Adam Miles back to O'Boyle. Thumped it upfield looking for Agambiade. The defender fails to deal with it. Agambiade, it's behind Platts and in front of Chesterton. Between the two, cleared as far as Peblinski. Bradshaw, determined run from the United wing-back. Cross blocked by Ansell. Carey waiting on the edge of the area. Bradshaw in towards Riley Devoyle. The shot cannons off the leg of an outstretched Cogenhoe defender. That's going to be a corner kick. Devoyle in towards Miles. Peblinski in there too, and clearance with plenty of distance on it. Blowers couldn't bring it to feet, and Hall again thumps it away. Oben giving chase. O'Boyle safely back to Duggan, and United back to square one. Duggan. Bradshaw the target again, but sent back where it came from by Ansell. Collected by Devoyle on the far touchline. Curling ball for Agambiade, and deflected out of Luca Parks. Sorry, Luca Purse, I should say. Carey dispossessed. Obeng. Here's Shikosh. Too much charged down by Devoyle, but the job finished off by Purse. And now for a Coventry United throw midway into Cogenhoe territory. It's not been the most dazzling of first halves. The 2 goals really all that's happened in the opening 22.5 minutes. We're officially halfway through the first half. We're going off there at half time for around 10 minutes, so get yourself a mug of something hot or a glass of something cold. Be back here for 4 o'clock for the conclusion of this match. Highlights will be available tonight here on the Coventry United TV YouTube channel. Place to find all of your men's footage this season. Platts, I couldn't stretch far enough to get a clean control on that ball, but here's Kyle Carey. Looks for Agambiade. Those balls through to the front three don't seem to be working. Blowers United have got to wake up now. I've got to start this comeback. What a run by Blowers. Took it maybe a little too far and smacked it against Riley Devoyle. Blowers asking, where was the support? Why did I have to do it all? Bradshaw. Devoyle. Again, easily picked up and cleared. O'Boyle. Awkward touch for Kyle Carey, allowing Weatherly to sneak in, and Carey barges him over. Free kick to Cogenhoe. Bodycott taking his time in reaching the ball for the free kick. Well, temperature certainly warming up a little bit after the bitter winter months, now into the month of February. And a little bit closer to spring, which also unfortunately means we're getting closer to the end of the season. Only 3 months to go. Miles sent to the ground, but it's lobbed away by Rory O'Boyle. Handball claims against Mason Platts. Upheld by the referee. Free kick in the centre circle to Cogenhoe. Coventry United just can't seem to get started. It's going to be Ansell standing over it. Lofts it in, Miles gets enough on it. Weatherly K turns, shoots. He tried, but it's away by O'Boyle. Here's Kyle Carey onto the arm, but it was in a natural position. But Cogenhoe have got it back thanks to Weatherly. And a free kick shortly there. United, number 2, David Poblinski being tracked down by Weatherly. Play through for Platts down the right. Agambiade giving chase too. Was Agambiade pushed over? The referee says no, it's going to be a goal kick. Defender leaning in from the side. "25 minutes gone. It's Cogenhoe 2, Coventry 0. Let's have a look around the Premier League scores. Leicester have just equalised Aston Villa. Goal from James Maddison. Brentford 0, Southampton 0, Brighton 0, Bournemouth 0, Man United 1, Crystal Palace 0, and Wolves 2, Liverpool 0. And in the Championship, QPR leading Huddersfield, Luton 1-0 up at home to Stoke, Bristol City 1-0 up at Preston. Now it's 1-1 between Swansea and Birmingham. But here at Compton Park, Coventry United are enjoying a frustrating afternoon. A side tackle by Ansell deflects the ball off Mason Platts, and Platts just waving his arms like that as if, what have we got to do here? Well, stadium announcer Roy Adams still very much believing that Coventry United are going to win this game. Got to love his optimism. Stranger things have happened at Coventry United. That's not the ideal start, let's just say that. Long throw from Ansell. Bounces towards that centre circle. Barrett takes control of the ball. Highly crowded midfield section. Shikosh. Synosis barged from behind by Agambiade. Referee says it's fair game. Blowers. Through to Devoyle in the centre circle. Stumbled by Shikosh. Allows Agambiade to reach it. Agambiade is past Shikosh. Body check from Synosis. Free kick Coventry United. A little glimmer of what the red and greens can do. And it's moments like this where you need just that little sprinkle of magic to bring a game to life. And here are 2 players that are used to those kinds of attributes. Jared Bradshaw and Kyle Carey. See what Carey can do as Bradshaw steps aside. The United legend on the ball, in the net! What a beautiful goal from Kyle Carey. That's what he does. Talk about hitting back in style. Carey looping it over the wall. Final destination, top bins. Coventry United have half the deficit. Cogenhoe 2, Coventry United 1. And just like that, the mood has lifted. Amongst the Coventry fans, anyway. But immediately, it's Cogenhoe back on the attack, and Hall looking for Obeng. Didn't get the right connection on that. And now United on the counter with Bradshaw. His crossfield ball deflected by Jesse Obeng. Bradshaw has to take the throw a little further down line. Platts barged down from behind. Coventry United with another free kick, not in shooting range this time, but the foul from Perry Ronayne could open the door for Coventry United's equaliser. You never know. In by Devol. Out comes Bodycut. He's not going to be beaten again. Punch is clear. Great control from Blowers to keep Coventry United in the mix. Bradshaw rolls it on for Devoyle. Devoyle into Platts. Well saved with the near post by Bodycut. Now it's Cogenhoe with their backs to the wall. Devoyle. Miles nods it towards the net, but it's brought to feet by Weatherly. Platts tries to slide it to a TUA, but intercepted by Senosis. Cleared by Weatherly up to Obeng on his own. But we've seen how dangerous he can be. He's beaten O'Boyle. He's past Chesterton. Squares it for Hall. Smothered by Duggan. And a goal kick. The result is it deflected out of Hall again. Quick thinking and no-nonsense goalkeeping from Declan Duggan. Half an hour gone. This game's just starting to get exciting. Cogenhoe 2, Coventry 1. Kick from Duggan. It was initially controlled by Barrett, but intercepted by O'Boyle. Can Cheston keep it on this near side? No, he can't. It's just edged the wrong side of the line. Sinosis looking for a blue shirt upfield. His shirt not too blue now. Volleyed away by Devoyle and sent back where it came from by Pearce, and that was straight into the sand. I think crash helmets might maybe needed in that vicinity later in the game. Platts runs over the ball. Barrett, first time ball. Slid clear by Adam Miles. Now Sinosis has got to be careful with Platts breathing down his neck, but he's got enough on the header to find Ash Bodycut. Launched over to Kyle Ansell. Ansell. Devoyle letting the ball roll past him for Adam Miles. Now Blowers. Miles. What a ball that is, and a good touch from Chesterton to control. Platts. Chesterton making the overlap. Platts taking it too close to Shikosh. Pirouette by Shikosh away from Blowers, but Platts has got it back. Lunge in by Shikosh, and Shikosh had the leg there of Mason Platts. And Platts has now given away the foul. I mean, Shikosh had Platts' leg in his arms. Unfortunately, Cogenhoe is back to the referee, so hard to see, and now Platts could get himself in trouble for blocking the attempted free kick. Well, the free kick will eventually be taken by Luca Purse. Purse. Flicked over towards Obeng. Flicked up by Hall. Offside appeals turned down. Obeng, you have got to stack up now and protect the goal, ensure that the 2-goal lead isn't reinstated. Ansel off the arm of Peblinski, but the arm was by his side. He was in a natural position. The number 2 versus the number 12, and Peblinski comes away with it. David Peblinski is clearance on a back when it came from by Shikosh. Now Obeng, thinking about the strike. And the offside flag is raised despite a great save from Declan Duggan. 2 saves, actually, as Jamie Hall had another go, and it was saved again. Duggan. United with the bit between their teeth. They've got to try and use this momentum. Agambiade. The space on the left. Here's Blowers. Chesterton alongside. Joe Blowers finds Harry Chesterton in the area. Chesterton's ball and nodded out for the corner by Purse. And the goal at Villa Park. Aston Villa 2-1 in front. A debut to forget for Harry Souter, an own goal. It's taken short by Devoyle. Here's Chesterton. Back to the skipper. And another corner to follow, charged down by Louis Barrett. So DeVoe goes to fetch the ball. Again, Coventry United all in red today. The green shorts look to be too similar to the all blue of Cogenhoe. DeVoyle towards Bradshaw at the near post, flicked over by Jared Bradshaw. On United with a vast array of different attributes on the bench. You've got the speed of Sami Mazaffa back on the bench after a 2-month hiatus. You've got the explosiveness of Renato Prifty, the goal-scoring ability of Sam Rodber, the defensive prowess of Jake Williams, and what else do we need to say about Mitch Mollison? Those are the 5 Coventry United subs. And for Cogenhoe on the bench, they have Cody Briggs, Jamie Snapes, Callum Farmer, Harry Waples-Morse and Farrell Williams. That scissor kick upfield by Obeng that comes to nothing. Coventry trying to break down the right-hand side. Ansel sees it out with Bradshaw breathing down his neck. Less than 10 minutes until the break here on CUTV. Coventry United currently losing by 2-1, but halved the deficit with a superb Kyle Carey free kick. Duggan, plenty of height on that clearance, and sends it out for a throw midway into Cogenhoe territory. A reminder that the early kickoff in the Premier League ended 1-0 to Everton against Arsenal. Shock result there. Barrett. Here come Cogenhoe again. Shikosh. Beaten to the punch by Joe Blowers. A tight battle between the 2 number 8s. Lopped it upfield, but sent back where it came from via the head of the big number 6, Perry Ronayne. Launch into the penalty area. Duggan claims with Obeng lurking menacingly, and Duggan thumps it upfield looking for Agambiade, turned away by Purse. But here's Harry Chesterton getting Coventry United back in the mix. Agambiade. covered up by several blue shirts and goes right to Carey. Curls it to the right flank for Jared Bradshaw to take it over. Bradshaw, low drive into the area, turned away by Ronayne. The red and greens are not done yet. Here's Devoyle. Devoyle taken out on the challenge by Weatherly, and Coventry United have got the free kick in a shooting position. You can hear the red and green army next to us in full voice. Oh, to the right of me as well. They're everywhere, this lot. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Coventry United always in good voice on the road. In my opinion, the best supporters in non-league. It's Carey again. Bodycott trying to assemble his wall. He weren't a lot of use last time. Let's see if Carey cares to double up. This time hits the wall, but out for a corner. Devoyle with the corner. Pablinski's in there. Punch by Bodycott. Couldn't claim. The second punch does the trick. And out for a corner on the opposite side. Well, good afternoon to Jeff Cruz and Harold Jones who are tuned in. As United look to complete the turnaround before the break and level it up. It's Carey with the corner. Diverted away by Weatherly, kept alive by Blowers. Carey leaves Ansell behind. Low into the box for Bradshaw. Bradshaw goes down under the challenge. It will be a goal kick. United also appealing for a corner. So Babinski launching on the other side, and Coventry United have certainly made an impression in the latter stages of this first half. After going 2-0 down in the opening 6 minutes. And so with the throw along the touchline towards Weatherly. Pablinski hooks it away. Safely back with Bodycott, who has to try and take it into the box with Mason Platts looking menacingly, but he has got the ball in hand now. As we enter the final couple of minutes before the half-time break, Coventry United still 2-1 down. Bodycott not happy with that kick as he's giving a silver platter to Bradshaw. But he looked to play it along the right touchline, but it trickled over before it could reach Joseph Agambiade. Throw comes to nothing, and a Chesterton intercepts from this near side. Mason Platts covered up by Synosis. Platts a little firecracker wearing the number 7. Curling ball towards the penalty area. It's away as far as Blowers. Handball claims, referee doesn't want to know. Agambiade trying to return to Blowers. And the defender had no choice but to put it out for a corner. Perry Ronayne. And Cogenhoe asking why the decision wasn't given against Joe Blowers. It was difficult to see in a crowded area of the field whether the ball touched Blowers' arm. The arm was up. Where it made contact remains to be seen. Carey in the corner, nodding away at the fire post by Ansell. DeVoyle tries to put it back in, but blocked by Weatherly. The second time asking finds Joe Blowers. Oh, it's just behind Agambiade, but the second's collected by Bradshaw. Blowers trying to do a bit too much. Barrett intercepts, lofts it up for Obeng. Good touch, needs support. He's got Shikosh to his left. Obeng. Now Patrick Shikosh back to Obeng. And it's deflected into touch for a corner by Rory O'Boyle. It's the last minutes of normal time. One last opportunity before the break for the Cooks. Left it in towards that near post. And it's found its way in. I'm not entirely sure I got the final touch on that, but the plaudits are given to the corner taker. And on the fringes of half-time, Cogenhoe's 2-0 advantage, 2-goal advantage is restored. Corner whipped in from the far side. Duggan came for it. It seemed to take a deflection on the way through, possibly from a United player. But the end result is that Cogenhoe are 2 in front again. We're back underway, a shocking end to the first half. 3-1 at Compton Park. And I'll slot it back to Declan Duggan. Hall trying to prevent the quick goal kick. Duggan down the centre of the park. Lots of work to do in the second half, you feel, for Coventry United, unless they can get one back here. Blower snatches it away from Barrett and Hazard the advantage. Carey tries to bring the feet this way. Obeng. First minute of added time has elapsed. The only real stoppage was the injury to Kyle Carey early on. Platts trying to beat Shikosh to the punch. Obeng hacked down from behind by Rolly DeVoyle. And the free kick has been given, but there could be further punishment. The referee calling over the United skipper. DeVoyle pleading his case. Is there going to be any further punishment? This is the last thing Coventry United need at the end of a disappointing first half. No card for DeVoyle. Obeng getting back to his feet for the final flourish of the first half. And it's been a flourishing first half for Cogenhoe, who haven't won in any competition since the 4th of November. Just down the line to Obeng, one more chance before the break to make it 4-1. His path blocked up by Carey and Bradshaw. He's not going to give up. Obeng, tripped by Carey, and another free kick in another dangerous position. Can Cogenhoe close out a near perfect first half with goal number 4. It's Ansel standing over it. And fired over the woodwork by Pearce. And what a first half it has been for Cogenhoe United. 2-0 up in 6 minutes and a late third to put the Cooks in control at half-time. Cogenhoe United 3, Coventry United 1. Join us live for the second half here on CUTV, and coming up for the Red and Greens, a quadruple substitution. Never seen in the history of Coventry United TV before, but there are 4 changes coming on for Coventry United. The first of which, Rory O'Boyle replaced by Jake Williams in defence. Second sees Sam Rodber come on for Mason Platts. Third, Sami Mazaffa replacing Jared Bradshaw. And the fourth coming on is Renato Prifty for Kyle Carey. So Carey, unfortunately, seems to have succumbed to the ankle injury he suffered earlier in the first half. So it looks like United are going to a 4 at the back formation with Jake Williams filling in at right back. A midfield 3 of Blowers, Prifty and Devoyle. And up front, it's going to be Agambiade, Mazaffa and Rodber. So again, those 4 changes for Coventry United. Sami Mazaffa, Renato Prifty, Jake Williams and Sam Rodber have come on for Kyle Carey, Rory O'Boyle, Jared Bradshaw and Mason Platts. And an early lunge in from Barrett on Coventry United's Harry Chesterton, right on the touchline next to the goal. Leaving a marker there, Louis Barrett. I remember the half-time score, Coventry United losing by 3 goals to 1. And those 4 changes at half-time leave just 1 left. That being Mitch Mollison. And a great ball through for Weatherly. Barrett stopped well with a foot of Declan Duggan. Cogenhoe looking to start the second half as they did the first. As Barrett puts the cross onto the roof of the net. It's taken short by Duggan to Adam Miles. Coventry have got a lot of work to do in this second half. Blowers lofts it up for David Peblinski on the edge of the penalty area. Peblinski looking for Sam Rodber. Through Purse. Ball to the left-hand side for the speedy Sami Mazaffa. His first touch on a ball in 2 months for Coventry United. Mazaffa is deflected just over the head of Renato Prifty and locked it out by Jesse Obeng, who scored the first goal inside 30 seconds. Devoyle will leave it for Jake Williams, one of the quadruple substitutes. Agambiade couldn't bring it down. Now it's with Weatherly. Williams snatches it away from him. Devoyle hooks it down the right-hand side. Agambiade the target, knotted up by Ansel, brought down by Prifty. Renato Prifty trying to create some separation. Returns to Agambiade. A slide in by Ansel, takes the ball cleanly. That's going to be a throw. Jake Williams finds Prifty. Prifty across the penalty area. Chesterton in support. Here is Harry Chesterton. First time ball for Sami Mazaffa. Rolls it left for Chesterton again. He'll get there ahead of Synosis. Tackle in from the right back. That's going to be a throw in. Level with the penalty area. Prifty. Stop with a challenge of Shikosh. Only as far as Devoyle. Prifty's onside. Renato Prifty, good save by body cut. And Rodber sends the seconds over. Didn't have time to get the body positioning right. Goal kick to come from Ash Bodycon. We see now Mitch Mollison racing back to the Coventry United technical area. He's the only change that hasn't been used yet. Goal kick Bouncing towards Weatherly. If he sends it out off the number 10, that's going to be a Coventry United throw. Mazaffa returns. Slice off the boot of Chesterton, but it will fall to Peblinski. Bounces into the centre circle. Barrett. I think Obeng was the target, but it's kept in by Duggan. And he picks up the ball in the penalty area. Put to the target, but wrestled away by Shikosh. Chesterton back in the wall of Coventry United. Here's Prifty. Looking to sift it through. A stern Cogenhoe backline collected by Synosis and deflected out for a corner. Synosis thought that he'd shielded it from Mazaffa, but it took a final touch off the arm of Bruce Synosis. Devoyle. Miles is in there. He didn't reach him, and it comes out to Blowers. We know he can hit them. Blowers couldn't find his way for a sea of royal blue. The clearance collected by Chesterton, closed down by Barrett. That little touch by Ansel takes it away from Agambiade, but it's 8 on 8. Blowers winning that battle against Shikosh. Sami Mazaffa going to trick his way into the box. Halted by Synosis. Now Devoyle. United eventually crowded out. Who got the final touch on that? It's deflected off right Devoyle for a Cogenhoe throw around the halfway line. Coventry United starting this second half with a purpose. They're going to have to go some to take the points away from Cogenhoe. The throw's lofted up by Weatherly. Obeng trying to bring it down. Williams and Peblinski a little too close for comfort, but it is Peblinski who comes away with it. Now Blowers. Change of tack for the red and greens in the second half. Will it work? Agambiade skips away from Ansel. Now he's covered up by Patrick Shikosh. Cross deflected off the head of the big number 6. Blowers in there. And Agambiade collects on this near side. Shikosh tries to block his path. Tame ball in, cleared by Pearce. Jamie Hall. Down the left for Obeng to chase, and Miles will let that one trickle into touch. Goal kick. 52 minutes gone. That's Compton Park. Cogenhoe United 3, Coventry United 1. We'll be hearing from United manager Carl Nolan at the conclusion of today's game, so I shall look out for the exclusive CUTV interview after today's match as Peblinski going in for the challenge on Barrett there. Right on the edge of the penalty area. Cogenhoe wanted a free kick. They're not going to get one. And here come United with Mazaffa. On the counter, Coventry United smell blood in the water. Prifty. Well held at the near post by Bodycut. We've already seen one spectacular goal. United fans won't care if United score 2 more and they're both tap-ins as long as they can get some points out of this game. Cogenhoe look to be warming up some changes as well. United make 4 switches at the break. O'Boyle, Carey, Platts and Bradshaw all off. Mazaffa, Williams coming on as well as Sam Rodber and Renato Prifty. The only change yet to be utilised, Mitch Mollison, the central midfielder. And another failed move down the right for Cogenhoe. And AJ Ward saying, Kyle the Machine Carey, what a player. He did the job today, just a shame that the injury took him out. Hopefully he'll be back for the next game here on CUTV next Saturday. Barrett runs over the ball, leaves it behind. Chesterton, and a lunge in from Barrett. Free kick, Coventry United right in front of the Coventry dugout. And the referee wants a word with the Cogenhoe coach. Some sort of discretion from one of the Cogenhoe officials. I'm not entirely sure what it was, maybe a bit of back chat, but the referee gives him a word of warning and we'll get back underway with this game. United caused havoc with a free kick before. They'll need to do so again to pile the pressure back on the home side. Devoyle puts it in. Chested down by Rodber. And Prifty falls to the ground as he tries to collect the seconds. And Senosis gets the free kick, tangling with Rodber as he clears. Great game in the Championship. Swansea 2, Birmingham 2. An even better one in the Premier League. Aston Villa were 2-1 up, heading towards the break against Leicester, but 2 goals from the Foxes in 6 minutes. I mean that Leicester went into half-time 3-2 up. And there is going to be a change for Cogenhoe United. You can see the number 2 on the substitutes ball. That could be the number 12 Ansel, or it could be the number 2 Senosis. We won't see the on the board. Mazaffa finds Prifty. United on the march. Halted by Senosis. Cannons off Bruce Senosis. Clears as far as Barrett. Shikosh. This ball up to Hall is brought to feet by Adam Miles. Agambiade needs support, finds it with Jake Williams. Oh, it connects with the hip of Agambiade, that return ball. And Alansel will sprint away. Oh, and a late lunge in on Jake Williams. No further punishment from the referee, but that could have hurt. That's Williams back to his feet as Agambiade slips, trying to get on Devoyle's free kick, and returned in kind by Jake Williams onto the knee of Kyle Ansel. And the referee is going to book Jake Williams for that. Well, you would argue that if Williams was given a yellow card for that challenge, Ansel maybe deserved one for the one before. And it is a yellow card, and just as the Cogenhoe physio got over to Ansel, he got back to his feet and didn't need any help. And there is a substitution now. Jamie Hall leaving the field for Cogenhoe. He's replaced by Harry Wapel-Moores. So the first change for Cogenhoe. They've used one of their substitution windows. They've got 2 left. United, despite making 4 changes, have got all 3 of theirs left, although they're only going to be using the 1. Body cut. Weatherly sends it out. Deflected off Jake Williams. That's going to be a throw-in right in the corner for Cogenhoe United. And Coxton, no. Half an hour to see out with a 3-1 lead intact. Ansel wants some movement, or is it just a time-wasting tactic? Ansel's on a postcard. Obeng's in there. Chesterton able to cushion it to Joe Blowers, but United caught in possession. Handball claims against Blowers. He gets the ball back. It's up to Rodber. Agambiade's with him. Joseph Agambiade, Coventry United's top scorer. How they need him now. Agambiade, everyone back for Cogenhoe. Here's Mazaffer. Through two challenges, but couldn't take the ball with him. Blowers brings it back. Agambiade, Joe Blowers is there. Can he shoot? He can. It's charged down. Prifty, stopped by Bodycut. United throwing everything at the brick wall lined up in front of Bodycut's goal. Jeff Cruz asking, was Carl Carey subbed off due to an injury? We believe so, Jeff. We believe it was related to the ankle injury he suffered in the opening 10 minutes of the first half. He was being helped over to the bench by the United staff. The other three, we believe, are tactical changes only. But it does appear Carl Carey was subbed off due to an injury. Bit of head tennis going on the far side of the field, eventually brought down by Shikosh. His run curtailed by Chesterton, but the seconds collected. And through to Obeng! That's surely all she wrote. Jesse Obeng with the second of the afternoon. And Cogenhoe make it 4 at Compton Park. Well drilled into the far bottom corner by Jesse Obeng. Cogenhoe 3 up. And on their way to their first victory since November. It's been a long afternoon for Coventry United. Agambiade brings the ball to feet. Under hit though to Jake Williams. Waypool Moores. Obeng. Bagging one in there on the Harry Chesterton with the ball falling to Joseph Agambiade. This game's virtually going to be like a training exercise now for Coventry United, you'd think. Jake Williams now playing it right back. Prifty. Agambiade. Renato Prifty. It's cut out by Waypool Moores. Pablinski, another challenge in by Waypool Moores, who attrapped Pablinski's leg. And Agambiade just body checked by Ansel. If that's not a yellow card, I don't know what is. No attempt made to go for the ball there. And another goal on Old Trafford. Marcus Rashford on the score sheet for Manchester United. 2-0 there against Crystal Palace. So there we go. Yellow card for Ansel. The form book hasn't reflected the improvements in the Cogenhoe team as of late. They pushed rugby to the limit last weekend. Unless United can do something very special, they'll get the points today. Devoyle. Pablinski can only nod it behind. And lopped it down the right by Barrett. Here's Weatherly. He was passing to the invisible man there. There was no way Obeng was going to get to that. Straight back to Duggan. Joe Blowers. Chesterton. Blowers again. Lofts it left. Rodber up for it. Couldn't get to the seconds. Kung Fu kick, style kick there by Mazaffer. He has got the ball now. Plunging by Shikosh, took him into another challenge, but Blowers is there. Sammy Mazaffer for Coventry United. He has put it in the net, but the offside flag's up. Shame for Mazaffer, it was a good finish. Cogenhoe have got 4 goals. Maybe they can distribute the goals a bit more evenly for the rest of the game and give United 1. Well, here comes a change for Cogenhoe, their second of the afternoon, their second substitution window utilised as well. Leaving the field is Louis Barrett. He'll be replaced by Farrell Williams. Towards Adam Miles. Miles nods it back. Offered up by Synosis. Can Pavlinsky see it out under pressure from Waypool Moores? Yes, he can. He stuck out in the process. 25 minutes to go. Cogenhoe United 4. Coventry United 1. We'll take the comeback of all comebacks to combat now. Floodlights start to take over. Miles. Adam Miles bursting through the midfield. Eventually caught the challenger from behind, but he's in there again for the not a pretty and choke blowers with a wayward ball out on the far side. Nodded out by Chesterton, just into United territory. Synosis along the right. Was backing into Chesterton, nodded up by Miles, but kept alive by Williams. And it's Jake Williams who slides in, scoops it up, and it's collected by Duggan. Duggan towards the right, Agambiade. Having his arm held by Ansel, but has gone away and takes it past the number 6 as well. What a run this is by Agambiade, eventually muscled over. But it will be a goal kick, fair challenge from Perry Ronayne. Coventry United set to make their final change of the afternoon with Mitch Mollison getting ready. Ball flicked through the Coventry United back line with no one chasing. It's into the hands of Declan Duggan. Duggan, sent back where it came from by Purse, but collected by Blowers. Locked it up for Mazaffa, brought down under pressure from Synosis. Chikosh in with a challenge and takes Mazaffa out of play. Pretend that Cogenhoe haven't been the better team today. And the change coming for Coventry United. It's the end of the afternoon for Joe Blowers. Straight swap in central midfield. Mitch Mollison coming on. That's the last roll of the dice for Carl Nolan. Synosis with the throw. Moore's up there, who'll be first to seconds. Obeng was waiting for it to fall to him, but Pavlinsky in with a challenger now. Robber cushions it over to Agambiade. Dispossessed by Jesse Obeng, throwing for Coventry United about 15 yards into enemy lines. Williams with ball in hand, Mollison's there. He's looking further up there for Agambiade. Instead finds Prifty in front of him. Mollison sandwiched between the two Cogenhoe players, charges on the attempted clearance from Parks. What a run this is by Mollison, looking to break through, but Purse stops him. It looked like he was about to pull the trigger. Mollison yet to score a Coventry United goal. Could this be his day? Mazaffa. Prifty challenged from behind by Chikosh. Loses the ball, and Farrell Williams looking to race down the right, but right to Boyle in there. on the slide. Both teams are trying to assert their dominance in possession at this stage. Miles heads up. Mazaffa brings down. Mollison chips it left for Renato Prifty. It's past Romain. And Prifty taken out on the slide by Bruce Sinosis, and that could be another booking. It's the third card of the afternoon, the second for Cogenhoe. Devoyle to potentially kickstart an unlikely comeback for Coventry United from the left side. Couldn't rise it over the first man. Williams will pick up the seconds on this near side. Mollison in support. Williams goes for the cross alone. And will only find Devoyle on the... In fact, no, it won't. It was launched away by Weatherly into the Coventry United dugout. So Chesterton with the throw to Rodber. Chesterton again. His cross, not away by Renane. United struggling really to create anything of note. Pretty leaves that one for Sinosis. Miles, free kick Coventry United. See the little trip on the way through by Harry Waypool-Moores. Miles. So looking for Agambiade, knotted up by Purse. Renee looking to finish the job. And as far as Sami Mazaffa runs straight into Sinosis and lopped up towards Harry Waypool-Moores. United have got it back. Here's Pablinski. Looking for Prifty, not away by Sinosis. Devoyle does find Renato Prifty. United free down. They need to start on the comeback trail quickly. They've got less than 20 minutes to do so. Prifty gets the throw. He tries to shield from Farrell Williams. Throw taken out of position. Prifty is going to leave it for Chesterton. Mollison to Mazaffa, back with Adam Miles. Waypool-Moore's racing over to David Pablinski, with the teenage defender skips away. Crossfield ball again cut out by Sinosis. Miles. Mazaffa tries to flick it on. Prifty. Sinosis again gets there first time. And cushioned now by Williams. Mazaffa. Challenging from the right back again, but Mazaffa will keep it in. And it's out of Perth for a Coventry United throw right in the corner. It's like a third change for Cogenhoe. Almost ready to go. Throw to Rodber. So Rodber down line with Mollison. Just rolled off his boot. He has to race in to try and play it back to Miles. And now it's maybe more trying to chase the ball from Weatherly. Straight back to Duggan. Across to Pablinski, across the penalty area. David Peblinski. Lowered down by Chesterton. Muzaffar was just about to pull the trigger before Pearce got his body in the way. It's back with body cut. And it's kicked out by Ash Bodycut with Pearce giving some help. So it looks like Weatherly is about to be brought off and replaced by Jamie Snapes. And well, Liverpool fans look away. Wolves 3, Liverpool 0. Ruben Neves making it 3-0 at Molineux. So there's the change confirmed. As we thought, it is Bailey Weatherly replaced by Jamie Snapes. But there is a delay in the substitution at the moment as Luca Pearce is in need of some medical assistance. Doesn't look to be anything too serious. Thankfully, Pearce is back on his feet. Be able to see the game out. Back underway, the ball at the feet of Bodycut. He's ball up under pressure from Robin. We've seen now Carl Carey limping back to the United dressing room, still in his kit after being subbed off at half-time due to that ankle injury. That quadruple substitution hasn't seemed to have made too much of a difference for Coventry United. And Miles lunging in on Shikosh. Screens from Shikosh is the only one complaining about the tackle, in fairness. Peblinski. Devoyle trying to loft it over Synosis and does. Bounces for Muzaffar. So Muzaffar. Chesterton, Prithvi's in there, it's diverted away by Ansel. Devoyle looks to keep Coventry United in the hunt. Cross the flex off Pearce, and the job finished by Waypool Moors. Whilst straight into the path of Waypool Moors. Obeng's making the run. And the ball from the Cogenhoe substitute Snakes is behind Obeng, who had to be going down as the man of the match for the home side. Miles not that one back to Duggan. We'll be naming our CUTV man of the match in around 5 minutes, so let us know who you think it should be. Miss hit by Peblinski, but does find Jake Williams. Prithvi. David Peblinski. Agambiade. Loses that to Ansel, but another poor ball to Snapes. Peblinski floated over. Muzaffar too slow to react and collected by Bodycut. Bodycut taking his time, gets the ball away now. Peblinski leaps up for it. It's Mars who gets the header. Williams up by Obeng. Just looking for Waypool Moors. Peblinski on it momentarily, but loses out. Waypool Moors, it's dipping, but not quite dipping enough from the Cooked substitute. Got about 11 minutes to go. Oh, and a goal back for Crystal Palace, and a red card for Casemiro at Old Trafford. Jeffrey Schlupp scoring for the Eagles there. Leicester now 4-2 up at Aston Villa. And a goal from Pratt. And Brentford 3-0 up at home to Southampton. Matthias Jensen with the latest goal. Adam Miles at the back for Coventry United. They won't fall any further than the 5th place they currently find themselves in with this result today. Oh, and Hagan behind it. Was he caught on the challenge there by Shikosh? Referee didn't feel he was. Here's Rodber, runs it straight into the path of Romain. United's next offering comes next Saturday, a trip to Long Buckby before home matches against Manchester and Ainsbury. Throw to Prifty, surrounded by blue. United left feeling a little blue here and there. They have been on that move as well as Prifty dispossessed. They didn't try to lunge in on Parks. He didn't make contact, otherwise he could have been in trouble. Obeng holds off Jake Williams well. Ansel. Down the left side for Obeng. Slide in by Jake Williams. Didn't get the ball, but took Obeng's eye off it. Allowed him to get back and take it. Rodber only onto the head of his opposite, number 12. Kyle Ansel. Jamie Snapes. Into touch. Dragged Pablinski down with him. That's going to be a goal kick for Coventry United. Result, little doubt I should say about the result, but still plenty to fight for in terms of the scoreline. Cogenhoe lead 4-1. Mazaffa, fair credit to Coventry United, they're not giving up. He's muscled to the ground by Shikosh, and Mazaffa has gone down holding his leg. That's not good for Coventry United. Cogenhoe are not going to take the ball out, but Mazaffa clearly in a lot of pain, and Duggan is going to play it out on this near side. This is Mazaffa's first appearance since the Histon game 2 months ago. Some of the pain has alleviated, and Mazaffa is back on his feet. Seeing as Duggan played the ball out, he should get it back from Jamie Snapes from the throw. Mazaffa didn't receive any treatment from the physio Lucy Stead, so we'll be able to continue. It's with Duggan from the throw from Snapes. Yeah, respect observed from Cogenhoe. There, I think, for a little push on Synosis. So free kick taken by Synosis up to Farrell Williams. Out. Coventry United up the other end. It's a great ball upfield. Agambiani the target. Rodber's up there too. It is Renane who hooks it out on that far side. Prifty. Bundled to the ground by Williams. Coventry United free kick. Voyle heading over to take it. Another change getting ready for Cogenhoe United. Number 3 getting ready. Voyle. On the line, Pablinski, did it cross? No, it didn't. David Peblinski thought he'd got United second of the afternoon. In by Mollison. Mars nod to the cross. Peblinski! Well saved by Bodycut. What's now time to name our CUTV man of the match. Difficult decision with only 6 players really to choose from for the Red and Greens, as 5 of them have been subbed off, so haven't played the full game. It was a toss-up between Harry Chesterton and Riley Devoyle, and we're going to give it to Coventry United's Harry Chesterton. But for Cogenhoe, we'd have to give it to Obeng, the double scorer, and he's heading off. Just as we say that, Jesse Obeng has certainly done the job this afternoon. He's leading the field and he'll be replaced by Cody Briggs. Very much a defensive change for the Cooks, who look set for a rare victory. Currently 16th place in the United Counties League Premier Division South. We're looking nervously over their shoulders, but they'll have a 7-point gap to Roughwell at the conclusion of today's game. Miles away. Rodber heads on. Agambiade will give chase. It's a race against Pearce. Pearce in with the challenge, got a bit of the man, but got the ball too. And goes out on this near side. Devore's ball. And Rodber committing the foul there on Romain, who got his head to it. 4 minutes to go here on CUTV. Cogenhoe United 4, Coventry United 1. We're talking with Carl Nolan, the Coventry United manager, after today's fixture. Let us know in the YouTube comment section anything you want to ask him. United players who have been subbed off now starting to walk back to the dressing room. Williams, it's deflected out of, it looked like Aaron Jake Williams to me, but it's giving us a goal kick. And obviously with Cogenhoe so far in front, they're not going to complain about it. They just want to get to the final whistle and take the points. And there's finally been a goal in the South Coast derby between Brighton and Bournemouth, and Brighton have taken the lead. Matuma scoring in the 87th minute. Devoyle battling hard for that ball. Oh, and he's kicked away the standing leg of Harry Waypole-Moores. Devoyle could be in trouble here. Sign of frustration from the United skipper. Devoyle called over by the official. Well, it is going to be a card, but what colour will it be? It's yellow. Oh, we did hear one of the Cogenhoe fans suggest it could be a blue card. I mean, we had a white card in a Portuguese match last week, but I haven't seen a blue one yet. Oh, and it's Duggan losing it momentarily. Thrifty. Lofted curling ball for Jake Williams. Farrell Williams getting his head to it, but only as far as Agambiade. Devoyle reaches out to Senosis, and Devoyle absolutely furious. Coming up to the last minute of normal time. Cogenhoe management want the throw and taken a little further down line. It is taken by Chesterton to Renato Prifty. Back to Chesterton. control. That thumped away by Renane. Next time we're on here on CUTV, this coming Saturday, away at Long Buckby AFC. The highlight of tonight's match will be available this evening. Obviously, as it is an away game, maybe past 10 o'clock, so if you do fancy staying up late, they will be online tonight. If not, then just have a look at them tomorrow morning. Synosis. Cushion down by Snapes, here's Waple Moors. Crowded out in the midfield, now Harry Chesterton. Devoyle. Looks for Rodber, nodded on by Rodber. Agambiada trying to get to the seconds, locked it up by Ansell. Rodber has looked hungry, but just hasn't had the service. Mollison. Corner challenge by Shikosh. And Mollison being pulled from pillar to post there and drags down Shikosh. Bit of bad blood at the end of this game. Zaffer tried to flick it on. Again, nothing that the Cooks can't handle. There's been a few stoppages in this second half, so I'd say a minimum of 3 added minutes. Snapes caught in possession, a dangerous position by Peblinski. Now Miles, Mollison. Looking to reach Agambiade. That's a good touch by Agambiade. Past Ansell. Nice work from the United top scorer. Rodber cushions it for Jake Williams. Just keeps it in. Renane blocks his path. Prifty tries to return. Via a deflection, that's going to be a Coventry United throw. And one more change for Cogenhoe United, and it is Kyle Ansell leaving the field, and Callum Farmer will replace him. Mollison. Turns away from the challenge, looking for Jake Williams. That's with Farrell Williams. Deflected out off Mollison. And the Cooks are nearly there. By Renane. By Briggs into the hands of Duggan. Chesterton for Coventry United. Mazaffa skips past one challenge, skips past two. The run curtailed, tapped out on that far side. United maybe with one more opportunity to pull one back. Prifty. Plays a 1-2 with Chesterton. Renato Prifty looking to make his mark. Prifty still going. Will he shoot? Tries to pull it back for Agambiade. United not giving up on the move as it was cleared. Mazaffa. Now Devoyle. They're all stacked up on the edge of the penalty area. Everyone back for Cogenhoe. And the referee blows the whistle and confirms Cogenhoe's first victory since a 2-1 triumph over God Manchester on the 4th of November. They've come close a few times, but they've got the job done today. 2 from Obeng, a corner which went straight into the net. And 1 from Weatherly, cancelling out a superb free kick from Kyle Carey. Final score here at Compton Park, Cogenhoe United 4, Coventry United 1. And that's all she wrote here on CUTV. We'll be back on Saturday, next Saturday that is, for the trip to Long Buckby. 3 o'clock kickoff. Highlights of today's match will be available tonight here on the YouTube channel. We'll see you next time. Take care.